Ladies and gentlemen, you read the title correctly. We are getting 5 zombie map experiences coming before 2026 for Black Ops 7. Now, I am just kind of shocked at this because when you think about this, we are getting as many COD zombie experiences for Black Ops 7 before 2026 as Cold War had. Cold War only had 5 zombie map experiences total. Granted, you could also count Dead Ops as well in there, and Black Ops 6 really only had 6 as well, and especially because we had 6 maps leaked. And if you look at the season roadmap here, we're getting potentially 2 survival maps per each season, which would mean that by the end of Black Ops 6 or Black Ops 7, we're gonna have 6 seasons with 6 whole map releases and potentially 2 survival maps. Bro, we're gonna be getting upwards of like 15 to 17 maps here. And now let's break this down here. We're obviously getting Ashes of the Damned as our launch experience with Van Dorn Farm, which is playable on the beta. And then for Season 1, we're getting a new zombies map that Treyarch has already teased called Astra Malorum. Apparently in Latin, this means that this is Stars of Evil. So it kind of seems like they're going for a Shadows of Evil kind of vibe here. It's interesting because a lot of people think that this might be the very first zombies map in space, which would be insane. And if we're judging off of the Citadel Day More release date, this was released December 5th, 2024. So we're definitely going to be getting this map before Black Ops 7 Season 2 starts for 2026, which is insane, especially because, bro, we're getting DLC 1 teased before the map has even dropped, before the game has even dropped. And also, if you're looking at the transit map here, we're getting the diner map experience coming here, being the exit 115, and we're also getting kind of like the power station survival map dropping with the Zarya Cosmodrome. I'm definitely more excited for this one because this is obviously very reminiscent to Ascension from Black Ops 1, which is an incredible zombies map, definitely very slept on. But you can definitely say that really we're only getting 2 fully fledged zombie experiences, with 3 of them essentially just being survival maps, and 1 of them we've already played. And also, what makes me think that this zombie experience might be a little bit different here is Treyarch just put out this playbook with all of the art from all the OG games, like the Denizen from BO2, Shadowman from BO3, Chord Effects from freaking Vanguard, bro, the Astronaut from Moon, the Panzer, the Abomination, the Dead of the Night Werewolf. And it's crazy because this whole stylization is literally the same thing as Zombie Chronicles key art. And I was saying how the Zombie Chronicles key art is definitely some of the best Treyarch art we've ever received. And it's just insane to me because is this kind of teasing that Black Ops 7 is going to be one of those zombie games where we're getting the most amount of zombie maps ever? Now, I don't know, considering I'm not really a big fan of these survival experiences coming for Black Ops 7, just because Van Dorn Farm was pretty much the most bare bones type of map ever. There were no Easter eggs. It was just a Wonder Fizz, 1 power switch, 1 trap, 1 mystery box, 1 packed punch machine on the Black Ops 2 version of Farm, and that was it. And so I'm not really excited for these survival map experiences. I'll probably make like 1 video on them, just me playing them and trying them out. And I think these are obviously just geared towards people camo grinding, but it is going to be insane to see that this game might be the one zombies game since Black Ops 3 where we have the most playable zombie experiences ever, just because of the survival map experiences. Now, granted, I'm not really excited, like I said, about these experiences. I'm going to try them out, but it's going to be just sort of whatever. They're going to be releasing alongside all of these other fully fledged experiences. And it's interesting to me that for Astra Malorum, the DLC 1, we're getting DLC of Ashes of the Damned, which I don't know. I thought that that would have dropped already right on launch. It's weird that we're only getting 1 survival experiences from Ashes of the Damned, like literally right at the beginning of the game. To me, that doesn't make any sense. And honestly, I wonder if they're going to be making survival experiences for Astra Malorum and then for the rest of the DLC maps, because we already know what a lot of these DLC map experiences are going to be. A lot of people are saying that we're going to be getting a volcano map, which is going to be leaked, which sounds kind of insane. We're potentially going to have this Astra Malorum map going to be in space, and they're going to be set in completely different time periods just because of the character introductions all being from all different time periods, like how Richtofen is from like the World War where Germany won. You got Tokyo coming in from like the 1500s feudal Japan. So this is exciting in a way that it really makes us realize how interesting the zombie experiences are going to be. My hope is that they don't all play the same. And because we already know that Curse Mode is basically going to be hardcore modern zombies, it doesn't really seem like they're going to have that much of a variation. Now, granted, maybe they will. I'm not totally sure, just because of the fact that it does seem like Curse Mode, as of right now with what Treyarch is doing, is getting changed up a lot, and it does seem that Treyarch is really trying to be secretive with Curse Mode and try not to really tell anything. But it's just insane to me that Treyarch is releasing 5 zombie maps before 2026. I mean, dude, this is almost as many zombie playable experiences as Black Ops 6 had. And it really goes to show that Black Ops 6 was half a game. I mean, when you look back at Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, everybody was complaining about Modern Warfare 2 being one of the worst Call of Duty games ever because it was really a filler game for MW3 coming out. And that's the thing I really kind of am upset with, because Treyarch is basically doing the exact same thing here with zombies. Black Ops 6 Zombies after the Tomb was such a massive fall off, and it seems like the exact same thing is happening again, where the Tomb was not really a great map. I know a lot of people enjoyed Shattered Vale. I wasn't really a big Shattered Vale enjoyer myself. The only thing I really loved about that map was just the boss fight, and I think the boss fights in this upcoming zombie experience is going to be insane. Granted, the boss variety, who knows, because doppelgasts are probably going to be a part of all these survival maps, which is just going to be really lame in my opinion. So I hope that at least the enemy variety is going to be somewhat different. I would hate that every single map is going to have the Ravagers and then the Zersa. Like, granted, just leave this on Ashes of the Damned. I think Ashes of the Damned is going to be quite a fun experience, but it also gets me a little bit worried, because if Treyarch is teasing DLC 1 already, how much playable content is Ashes of the Damned? Granted, like, when I was watching people at COD Next play Ashes of the Damned early, it just seemed kind of like a bare bones version of Transit, and you had like the jumpers bring you from each area. It's kind of funny because like the jumpers and the lunar landers kind of were introduced on Ascension, and Ascension is now also a part of this zombie experience with Ashes of the Damned. So I don't really know how to expect it. I am more, obviously, I think, excited for Astra Malorum than I am for Ashes of the Damned, just because it does seem like an interesting new experience, especially because if this is one of our first zombie maps in space, obviously apart from Moon, that is going to be a really fun experience. I think going back to space is going to be a very interesting idea for zombies that is going to actually change the argument of every zombies map feeling the same and feeling extremely boring and tedious. But regardless, this many zombie map experiences before 2026 is absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys are thinking about this in the comment section below, because is Treyarch trying to reel back in the zombie fan base by doing all these survival experiences, or is it too little too late? Let me know, and I'll see y'all in the next one.